So, before I get into the review, I want to say, what's the deal with the manga? It's been about 2 weeks since we've had a legit chapter. I like the extra chapters we get, like the 0.5s and omics, but unless they're like about Escanor or those interesting chapters or Diane's past or something, they're not all that good. I don't like how they kind of left us for 2 weeks on that cliffhanger kind of thing that Meliodas did, that 10-second beatdown. But regardless of that, it's 3 in the morning here, but hey, Nanatsu no Taizai's out. You gotta review it whenever it comes out, because this shit is bomb-ass awesome. So yeah, we continue off from where we left in the last chapter, with Galen apparently still being alive and all that. He was super pissed, and apparently the demon clan and all that, they're under a demon king, and if they lie or do something untruthful to their powers or something, their curses come down upon them. We'll probably learn more about what that was in there, what that meant, and we even got to see who, like, the older looking guy, Zephyrus, older brother and everything. A bird landed on his arm, and he just looks at it. It chirps twice. It suddenly engorges, like, what the fuck? And then kabloom. So that guy's power has something to do with, like, potential explosions, an inside-out explosion. That is terrifying as fuck. And we have the 10 Commandments split into two-person or more teams and everything, and go across and devour souls. They're devoting their time solely to increasing their power and getting their original power back and all that, so they're up to full capacity. Because they're nowhere near full capacity of what they used to be, so they're not going to stand a chance against Meliodas and the 7 deadly sins. So yeah, they're going through there, and this is actually playing out at exactly as Meliodas thought. He would provoke them. He was telling the group when he got back, he wanted to provoke them, and then he knew their train of thought, where they would split up into teams of 2 or more, and then this would allow the 7 deadly sins and the rest of his group to split up and take them out more individually, because he said if they were all in one big group, he couldn't take them out and defeat them on his, even if it was him with his power back and all that. So he wanted to split them up, and I am really, really hyped for the next few chapters. I want to see more fights, because Meliodas went from boss level to god level with that 10-second beatdown. It wasn't even 10 seconds. So there was that. Then, we got the rest of the groups coming out from their whole training. We get to see some of the results. And there's a couple weird things. One, Arthur comes out with some weird, like, cat thing on his head. That might be important in the future. 2, Griamore comes out with, like, a kid guy or something, saying he was, like, scared and he's holding him. I wonder who the hell that is. We'll probably get an explanation on that in the next chapter or so. 3, the main topic of this video. What the fuck happened to you, Hawk? He has horns, scales, and like a bony tail. What the fuck? He's a pig! Did he evolve into a dragon pig? He still has the earring thing, but he has horns and he has scales. Even Meliodas, like, he's like, oh, so you finished your training, Hawk. And he ignores him. Everyone else is ignoring him. No one is addressing the transformation Hawk went through on his training. What training did he go on? What the hell? What the hell is wrong with Hawk? He transformed. that form, holy shit. He fucking has horns. I've never seen a pig with horns. Oh god. And they're straight up like dragon horns or something. What's next? He's gonna grow wings? And then the other thing that topped off the comedy aspect or surprising twist to this chapter was Elizabeth underwent training and all that, and she utterly failed her training. He's like, how'd your training go? I failed. You don't say. Yeah. So Elizabeth, the only thing she's good for is subconsciously healing people or saying Meliodas. Don't get me wrong, I love Elizabeth, but she fucked up with training. I bet it wasn't even that difficult. Who knows? It was probably to unlock more of her Dryad or whatever it was, power and all that. But what the fuck is up with Hawk? Oh god, there was no fucking explanation. Everyone avoided, like, even trying to address him after getting a look at his form. No, what the fuck? Like, are we gonna get an explanation for that in the next chapter or not? Other than that, this chapter only helps hype me up for the next few fights and all that, and I'm really, really hyped to see this. We're gonna have some badass fights between Meliodas' group versus the 10 Commandments. They're all split up into two pairs of 2 people group and all that. So yeah, we're gonna have a good couple of chapters. I can't help but love the plot twists, the surprising factors that the 7 Deadly Sins has. First it was a 10-second beatdown, now it was fucking Hawk's transformation. What the hell is he? Was it something like, after he died in the Hendrix fight and all that, was he resurrected by a goddess and became something else entirely, but his inner potential was unlocked? Can pigs become dragons? What even helped was the dog, King's dog, even goes, "You're so cool, big bro." I can almost hear Bond's reaction to this. Master! What's wrong with you? Nanatsu no Taizai. I think that 2 weeks was worth it if you gave us something like this. Holy shit. And I'm really curious to see more of the results of everyone else's training, because it's obvious not all of them failed, like Elizabeth! And there'll probably be a way that Elizabeth will actually accomplish more training or something. All in all, this was a good chapter. There'll be a link down in the description. Go follow it. Go check out chapter 136 of Nanatsu no Taizai. Yeah, and go follow me on Twitter, where I pretty much talk daily, and I post my thoughts about some things. I'll announce if I'm going to post a video or not, etc. Yeah. This is Outer Nation here, my lovely community citizens and civilians. I'll see you guys in the next review. So, have a good day, watch lots of anime, read lots of manga. Bye-bye. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe for more reviews, reactions, vlogs, talks, the usual.